Good morning. This is Harshit, your tech host for today, and welcome to today's Tech News Bulletin brought to you by IT Voice. Click the subscribe button to stay updated. Apple has launched a series of updates, including iOS 17, iPadOS 17, watchOS 10, and tvOS 17, to offer users a more personalized and intuitive iPhone experience. These updates bring various personalization features such as customizable lock screen wallpapers and expressive fonts, along with improved interactive widgets for task management. Key additions include autofill, play unmute, full screen, and enhanced tools for PDF organization, annotation, and collaboration. The updates are compatible with various iPad models and Apple Watch Series 4 and later. Apple TV 4K users can now integrate FaceTime with tvOS 17, enabling direct calls from iPhone or iPad to the TV. Additionally, Apple offers expanded iCloud Plus plans with 6 TB and 12 TB storage options. Next up we have Google's AI chatbot Bard has received significant upgrades since its March launch, now providing tailored responses using generative AI. Bard integrates with Google Apps and services, offering customized and helpful responses to users. Bard extensions in English have been introduced, enabling Bard to display relevant information from various Google apps and services. These extensions have versatile applications including travel planning, real-time flight and hotel information directions from Google Maps, and resume creation. Google ensures user privacy with content from Gmail, Docs, and Drive safeguarded against human review, ad usage, or model training. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced his official WhatsApp channel accessible via an invitation link. WhatsApp channels are a one-way broadcast tool that allows users to stay connected with specific groups of people. The inaugural post on this channel features an image of PM Modi in the new Parliament building. WhatsApp channels are available on eligible iOS devices and will roll out to Android devices in due course. Users can ensure access to channels by keeping their WhatsApp app updated via Google Play Store or Apple App Store. WhatsApp has released a beta version of its native app for iPad, enabling users to sync messages across multiple devices. This app, developed with Mac Catalyst, is available to beta testers already using the beta app on mobile devices. Users can install the native app through the Test Flight app if they have the beta WhatsApp on their iPhone or iPad. While some features may not be fully available yet, Meta plans to address bugs and enhance the app's functionality over time. Meta aims to enable interoperability within WhatsApp in the next 6 months, allowing messages reception from other apps to prevent anti-competitive practices in the EU. Next up we have OnePlus has confirmed the launch of its second Android tablet, the Pad Go, scheduled for 6 October in India. The tablet is expected to be competitively priced compared to the current OnePlus Pad and will feature a curved frame and a unique green color option called Twin Mint. It is likely to offer a metal unibody design, quad speaker setup, a large display with a high resolution and a 120Hz refresh rate, and may omit a 3.5mm headphone jack. The Pad Go is anticipated to run on Android 13 based Oxygen OS 14, providing a bloatware-free user interface. Nvidia's rumored GeForce RTX 5090 GPU is speculated to be 1.7x faster than the current RTX 4090, featuring a 50% increase in cores, 78% more cache, 52% more memory bandwidth, and a 15% higher frequency. It could potentially include 192 SMS equivalent to 24,576 FP32 cores, 1,532 GB per second of memory bandwidth, and 128 MB of L2 cache. The increase in cache may result in 128 MB of L2 cache compared to the RTX 4090's 72 MB. The rumored frequency boost suggests a potential boost clock of around 2.9 GHz. Caution is advised until official confirmation is provided. At last, Samsung has rolled out a minor hotfix update, One UI 6.0 Beta 3 for the Galaxy S23 series to address bugs introduced in the previous update. This update includes firmware version S91X BXXU3Z WIB and is currently available in Germany and South Korea with a download size of approximately 362.38 MB. It focuses on performance improvements and bug fixes. The update is also expected to be released in other countries including China, Germany, India, Poland, the UK and the US in the coming weeks. This is Harshit signing off. Stay tuned and follow IT Voice for the latest tech news.
स्कैम 2003 जैसे हर्षद मेहता का स्कैम था। इस सीरीज के बारे में बात करते हैं जिसमें अब्दुल करीम तेलगी की पूरी ये सीरीज से हमें पता चलता है कि कैसे एक फ्रूट सेलर बना है इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा स्कैमर। उसने फ्रूट सेलिंग का काम बंद कर दिया और वो मुंबई चला गया। मुंबई में उसने ट्रैवल एजेंसी खोली और वो लोगों को कल बेचता था। ये चीज बहुत जल्दी पुलिस के सामने आ गई और उसे जेल में डाल दिया गया। उसकी वहां पे मुलाकात हुई राम रतन सोनी से। उसने आइडिया दी स्टैम्प पेपर के स्कैम के बारे में, बताया कि ये फैक्ट्री, आप इस फैक्ट्री को ले लोगे तो यहाँ पे आप इतने सारे प्रोडक्शन हाउस बना सकते हो। पूरे 30,000 करोड़ का स्कैम कर दिया। ये 30,000 करोड़ का स्कैम है। जब ये सामने आया तो 2001 में इनको जेल हो गई। इनकी जेल होने के बाद 2017 तक ये जेल के अंदर थे, उनकी डेथ हो गई वहाँ पे और ये सीरीज बाहर आ गई। तो आपको भी कैसी लगी सीरीज जरूर कमेंट करके बताइएगा। और जिन लोगों को स्कैम 2003 के बारे में शॉर्ट में जानना है तो इस वीडियो इनके साथ जरूर शेयर करिएगा। मिलते हैं नई वीडियो के साथ। फॉलो IT शॉर्ट्स फॉर मोर।